What's poppin'? What's crackin'? How you guys doing today? Happy Friday. You know, Paul, you don't know me. I didn't party too much last night. However, I am very tired, so you might know me a little bit. How could you tell? I don't want to be predictable. I hope I'm not predictable. Sylvia was yelling at me earlier today. I'm just like, I'm not in a funk. I'm very low energy today. But we gonna change that. Thank you, Paul. What's cracking? How you guys doing? We are gonna get it poppin'. Hey. All right, that's what I'm talking about, Brianna. Hey, girl, hey. What's cracking? Right? Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's just like, I don't know. That's how I feel. But I'm not going to bring that to you guys. Not at all. Gretchen. Trying to get my, get into a cadence of starting this stream. Todd, what is cracking?
Ho, ho, ho.
How are you doing today? I hear you. The last couple of weeks have been date night, just me and myself, because the dogs are with Ange. So it's just me and you guys. You guys are my dates. That's all right, though. You guys are great dates. I appreciate you guys. I do. The stream will end. No. Why? Did I do something wrong? I didn't. Now you have me looking. Okay, good. I'm like, is the stream gonna end? Paul, what are you talking about? Don't scare me. Hold on, let me move this down. What's cracking? How are you guys? Oh, you just picked the timer. Is that what it is? You just picked a random timer. That's good. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, Obs, how are you doing today? What is cracking? When do you have Luna on your plans for the live? I haven't put it on yet, so we'll see. Let me think about it this weekend, because usually I do my planning for the week ahead between Saturday and Sunday. So let me look at the calendar, because I've already committed for next week to do some iPad, Apple Pencil, and digital note-taking process for some of the week. I know that, and Todd, I'm so glad that
Ho, ho, ho.
you are here, because I get to do that every time you're here. Wait, do it again.
Ho, ho, ho.
Absolutely love that. But I'm also glad that you're here, because we are, and Aubrey, I'm glad you're here, because we are going to be doing some fantastical calendar, looking at some things. And this will probably be, I'll probably do it in different parts for the organization and multi-streaming, but we're going to go over some of it today. So I'm glad that you guys are both here. And Gretchen, I will keep you posted for that. You have my word. Obs can tell you when, and Paul, I let them know that I sent them messages personally to let them know, hey, next week is when I'm going to go over it. So when I do the, I need a new office chair, guys. And Angie told me I can't spend money. And now I'm like all like ants in my pants, uncomfortable. I think I'm going to have to make the investment. I think it's one of those things. So Paul was saying that it's in the air. I'm like, I had an okay time yesterday. And that's all we're going to say, because sometimes I'm very conscious. I'm, technically out in public. And so if I say too much, I don't want to get in trouble with the bank. But I had an okay time. It's not like I went to Top Golf with you guys and we had a good time, right? It's not like I went to Top Golf with my best friend and Angie and and we had a good time. So it was like I didn't have a bad time, but I don't know if I want to say I had a good time. Does that make sense? Is that bad to say? Because I didn't have a bad time, but I don't know if I don't know. And so I got home fairly early, I guess. I got home at 10:30 at night because it was an hour away. 10:30, 10 o'clock, because I left. No, that might be right, because we were talking and networking. So I probably got home between 10 and 10:15. I was on the phone with Gigi. Gigi kept me company the whole ride home from Central Jersey to Philly. And I don't know, I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock and I thought I woke up with enough energy. I thought I woke up feeling okay. And I just I don't want to say blah, but very I was feeling drained. And not to complain. And then you guys know, I am an analytical person with my statistics. So I wear an Apple Watch as well as a Whoop, WHOOP band. If you guys want me within these 90 days, if I know that OBS will say yes. But if you guys want to know fitness stuff, I know if Evie was here, she'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. I can definitely do a live stream one day because it is tech related. I am a nerd, with going over some of the analytics with my tech, especially this band. You guys all know what an Apple Watch does, but I have this Whoop band, and this Whoop band gives me everything: my blood oxygen levels, my resting heart rate, my heart rate variability. It tells me my sleep, the percentage of my sleep that was spent in REM, the percentage in my sleep that was in deep sleep. It tells me the amount of disturbances, and with all of that, and the information from the day before, the strain. So the strain is if you had a workout, how much you strained the previous day. With all of that, when you wake up the next morning, like today, I woke up 57% recovered. That also takes into account, it knows when you drink, and it affects your recovery. Because when Angie came last week, remember with my interview with Gretchen, and I said, okay, Angie and I are going to go out on date night, that we went and we found a rooftop bar. I drank a good amount. My recovery the next day was 1%. 1%. My recoveries are usually, and so it's red, yellow, green. And anyway, if you guys want me to go over that in the specifics, I can do that one day, because we have how many more days left? 81 days to go in this live stream. 81 days to go. We are on day 19. I can do that stuff. And I took my glasses off, but I can't see the comments on this small little iPad mini. So I'm going to put my glasses back on. My hair looks good. So I did my hair yesterday. You guys know that. And these next day curls are looking right. Okay. Yeah. Let me check in on you guys. Let me say what's cracking. Let me say what's up to you guys. If you hear that, that's my, I think that's my dryer. It's one of the two. I'm washing clothes. So you might hear the bell, the little ding, 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 ding. Brianna says, did my first reel yesterday. Couldn't have done it without you. Go ahead, girl. That is so exciting. That's what I'm talking about. So glad. I need to go to your channel and check that out. That is really, really exciting. So glad to hear that. Thank you for giving us the feedback. Luna is a 4-letter word. FYI, you have 81 days to do it. So I think you can fit it in 100%. Paul, Mr. Moderator, I appreciate you. Todd says, fantastic. I'm assuming you're talking about us today starting the fantastical planning. Happy Read Tolkien Day. Hobbits unite. Read, or is it read? Read. I don't know, but I know who you're talking about. The Lord. Is it the Lord of the Rings? No, it's not the Lord. I don't want to sound silly, so I'm just going to say, I know he wrote books. J.R. Tolkien. Yes? I don't know. Let me know. I'll wait for it in the comments. Bike or office chair, you have to pick. Oh, come on. You can't do that to me, Paul. I've been looking at a few different things when talking about office chairs. I've been looking at used Herman Miller chairs that you can find used Herman Miller chairs on Facebook Marketplace anywhere from like $300 to $450, which is a decent price. I've always wanted an autonomous chair. Autonomous. The other reason why I haven't pulled the plug is because I feel like, listen, I want to sit on the chair. Angie and I went to IKEA last week and they have a new chair. It's $250 and I don't know the name of it. And even if I knew the name of it, I don't know if I'd be able to pronounce it. But I did sit on this. It's a gaming chair and that chair was so comfortable. And Angie agreed. That chair was extremely comfortable. Guess what? Sold out everywhere. So I can't buy it. I did do the notification to see because I was going to buy it because the autonomous chair is as low as $499, depending on the color combination that you want, or it goes up to like $600. A lot of YouTubers, so some of the guys from the Think Media team use autonomous chairs. They're ergonomically friendly chairs, but that IKEA chair was really comfortable. So any suggestions, let me know. But don't make me choose, Paul. That's not nice. What's cracking? Yeah. How you doing today? You again. I know. What are we going to do about that, Dr. Elo? I was thinking about you earlier today.
Coño.
We got to get together for the masterclass. But what is popping, brother? How are you doing today? Live streaming. You are following me. Are you guys? Good evening, TGIF. Just checking in on you, catching up with the chat. Whoop as in whoop. There it is. Yes, you got it. You got it. Candy girl. You are my world. You look so sweet. All right, I don't want to get any copyright strikes. Or I don't want you guys to end the stream because I sound horribly singing. So either. It's not the bike behind you, buy the bike. No, it's not that bike. I am going to sell that bike. I've made up my mind. I don't use it enough. I'm going to sell it and definitely put that towards my gravel bike because I 100% need a gravel bike by June, whatever weekend that is. We're going to call it June 10th to be safe. Which means I need it before because there still are bike shortages and I need to make sure that it has the proper fit and do all of that good stuff on it. So what that really means is that I got to sell a couple of more mortgages or I have to get my masterclass underway, which will be live by next week. I am committing to everyone here on the live stream that my website will be live and the masterclass will be launched by next week. That is a promise. Yes, Obs, I know you're a geek, so you'll always say yes to any geeky, nerdy stuff because we're on the same page with that kind of stuff. K-Walk, what's cracking? How you doing today? K-Walk, you missed Rebrandly, and I knew you were not Rebrandly, Calendly yesterday because you were in school. So I knew you were going to miss it. I'm very proud of that stream. I feel like that was a very good stream. So, Caleb, funny seeing you here today, Caleb. We ran into each other in Diana's stream earlier today. The Hobbit. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. The Hobbit as in, now I feel like is the Hobbit my precious? Is that, the sibilants there. My precious. No, that's the Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit, coño. One of those days you're channeling. Yes, you 100% are channeling your inner Angie. Gonna make you guys friends so you guys can just whatever. Lay off Amazon, which is, I know. Paul Rashudo, how are you doing today, Paul? Yeah. What's cracking, Paul? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Still need a stool for your standing. Listen, that's how I feel.
Ho, ho, ho.
Don't get me on more things because I do want a stool. So I want a stool because I just find a reason to justify everything. And I can already see it, this timer over here. It's probably not going to do nothing today, but we're going to leave it on anyway. But with the stool, I would like a stool to kind of put right in the middle because this is a nice size office space to put like right over here kind of, and then put a camera a little bit further back and then do shots this way, right? With the studio behind me, with me on a stool. I also want the same thing to take standing up shots. I also want it for my sit stand desk. And then I can also put it, do shots anyway. I'm just looking for reasons to justify why. Thank God Angie's at work tonight. She's not listening. Today is National Waffle Day. Had I known that. Oh, the nearest Waffle House. Angie and I looked at it. The nearest Waffle House I love Waffle House. The nearest Waffle House to me is about an hour and a half away because it's on the opposite side of Pennsylvania. I might go get some Waffle House soon. Gretchen says he wrote lots of books. Yes, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings series. Okay, so it is my precious. Give me the ring. And about 6 or 7 other books. So it's J.R., right? It's J.R. Tolkien, however you... okay, yeah. All right. I do love Lord of the Rings books. Where is my weight box? My weight box right there. I had to move it because the dock broke. That's a whole fiasco. So I had to move it closer because I was trying to calibrate it. The dock broke. They were trying to get me whatever. I ended up buying the Elgato. Let me show you guys. 1 second. Be right back. Hold on. I bought... Okay. I bought I'm like all invested. I should have stock in Elgato, right? I bought the Elgato. Well, let's act like I have an overhead camera. Let me use all the gear that I need. Let's turn that on. Let's turn on my overhead shot. I have too many scenes, guys. Here we are. Here we are. Let me turn on some lights for you guys. There we are. Okay. So that didn't come with this. So this, I just have like a random, let me turn this off. Let me go over here. Close. There we are. So this is just like a random cheap cell phone holder. You can get them from anywhere. But I got the little baby Elgato multi-mount. And this one is like, they call it their camera mount, their wall mount. So you mount this part to the wall and you can add additional flex mount pieces here. And for those of you guys that don't know, since I have such a small piece, I have it here. I can show you guys what the Elgato multi-mount, how it really works. You just open this up all the way. The 81 days to go is blocking my face. That's okay. And so this is the part that goes to the wall. All of the multi-mount, their pieces work like this. They're proprietary ball heads. And so you just unscrew the way I just did. And when you want to put it back, you kind of just do that. Screw it back in. There we are. Right. And now, I'm going to screw this part to the wall like so. And you can put another one here if you want a longer multi-mount there. If not, you have this little shorty, and then you can kind of move it this way around. And then my phone holder is going to go here. So in theory, for my weight box, put that there. Let me just tighten this. The phone will go. And you guys can do this also with like a regular camera or phone mount. But then this goes on the wall like so. If you want to position it so that it's kind of like this here, you can, right? Then you can also position this bad boy. So let's say we're going to position this, tighten this, kind of like that, and then kind of do something like this if you want. Lots of flexibility. But I show you this. Let me just come back to my scene with you guys. Here, I show you this because this is what's going to be mounted on the wall under the projector. So I'm going to put this part on the wall and it's going to be straight. It's going to be straight. And then that's what I will use for my smart weight set. But the box is there. more stuff that I justified needing. That's what that really is. More stuff that I justified needing. Let me continue to say hello to you guys. I have been thinking about you, but I know you're busy. You've been thinking about me. Oh, I love you, Dr. Elo. You're my friend. All right, hold on. Let's go back. Let me go back, set to my ding. Hey, Sylvia, I was literally just talking about you, and I was telling you that I was in such a funk today. You told me to go back under the covers and go back to sleep because you were not having it. And it didn't work. I didn't go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep between work and stuff like that. I did try like just hanging out on the sofa. Still wasn't, but we're going to make do. We are going to make do, my precious Gollum. Yes, exactly. Timer is only visual, 100%. Whatever. Hey, girl. Hey. How you doing today? Here we go. Get a reason to send me that painting. Sylvia, listen. I don't, the timer is just a suggestion. Today, we are going to definitely rock with that. The timer is absolutely a suggestion. Come on, Gigi. I love Waffle House. Waffle House waffles with their syrup. Oh, how can you say that? My goodness. All right, now it's back in the college days. I mean, you're right about that. Let's see. Live streaming, blah, 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 blah. Oh, because y'all was in a Waffle House. See, but that's the thing. I don't have a Waffle House up there. Gaming chairs are in stock. You know what? They are. They're in stock in Georgia, in the IKEA in Georgia by you. The one in particular that I want, OBS. Listen, I thought about all of you guys today. They have one that's in stock in Oregon. And I was like, I wonder if I pay Gretchen and I send her enough money just to send it to FedEx. Will she buy it? I said, oh, look, they have it in the one in Georgia. Maybe OBS can get me my chair. I thought about every single one of you guys today. The IKEA that's closest, I think there's an IKEA in Jackson.